My 3-month-old girlfriend clobbered me, but she's promised never to do it again, but all I can feel is emasculated. I, 24 meters, started dating my girlfriend, 31 feet, 3 months ago. She's my second ever girlfriend. We met at the gym. Our relationship was smooth sailing for the first 2/3, but we've started arguing more recently. Last night, we got into a heated discussion. The night before, I was visiting my coworker, 21 meters, and meeting his friends. I'm new in town, so I enjoyed getting to know others. However, my girlfriend saw on Snap Maps that I was at his house until 3 a.m. and confronted me about it the next day. She asked what I was doing out that late and if there were any girls there. Yes, there were a couple, but I didn't make a move on any of them. This led to some shouting, and she told me I couldn't be out that late anymore. I responded by telling her she's not my mom. I didn't expect her to get upset at that, but she slapped me hard across the face. It's been more than 12 hours since then. I just left afterward, and she texted me later apologizing. It did hurt, but nothing crazy. But that's not the point. I'm stronger than her, so I don't feel physically threatened if I really needed to protect myself. However, I feel kind of emasculated. Or maybe humiliated is a better word. I know it's probably not a big deal in the long run, but the fact that she's telling me what to do and responding physically just doesn't feel right. She also promised not to do it again, so I'm wondering if it's something I should move on from. I feel conflicted. Do you think I'm overreacting? I do like giving second chances, but I feel uneasy about this. What would you do if you were me? Relevant comments. I'm just going to say that if I was dating someone for any amount of time and they slapped me, I would leave. Physical violence is not okay, and if you do nothing, she'll just think she can do it again. When any partner, male or female, is comfortable enough to be violent, it only gets worse with time. Run. She has shown you she has no control over her emotions and lacks the capacity to communicate effectively. Believe people when they show you who they are the first time. You were disrespected and assaulted. Update. We spent the last 5 hours texting back and forth, and I basically got her to admit via text that she hit me, just in case she ever tried anything. I explained why I felt disrespected by it, even if it didn't hurt like hell. Instead of her apologetic attitude from earlier in the day, she started doubling down and told me that someone needs to teach me how to respect boundaries, even saying that maybe I do need someone to mommy me. I responded by telling her she should have known I'd be going out late when she learned I was 24. Her idea of fun is watching a movie until 10 p.m. and going to bed, and I personally don't find that fun. That was followed by 2 more hours of back and forth angry texts, including her calling me immature and narcissistic. Around midnight, the logical part of my brain woke up, and I realized how pathetic I was for even continuing to text this much older woman. I don't even think the age gap was the issue. I've seen couples with even larger gaps that worked out because the older person was a young soul. She was just a bad person. But yeah, this was over by all means. I told her it's done, blocked her number and social media, and I'm honestly considering purchasing a Pew Pew device for my own safety just in case, because she knows where I live. I seriously doubt it will get to that point. I feel a mix of relief and sorrow. I feel like the past 3 months have been a waste. I wasted a quarter of the year that I'll never get back on this awful situation. It also doesn't help that I feel like less of a man now and feel like I'll never meet someone I like. The last month was really weird. She started becoming increasingly sassy, which turned into constantly downplaying my suggestions. I genuinely felt stupid when I talked for the last few weeks. But the slap and controlling behavior came out of nowhere. I'm about to turn 25 in December, and I have yet to experience that happy young love that so many people get too. The last time I was in my hometown, I caught my brother carrying and kissing a mystery girl on the street. He's 8 years younger than me and already happier than I am. I just came back from 7-Eleven and saw a young couple laughing and sharing a Slurpee together. My ex didn't even let me waterfall from her bottle on a hot afternoon. Anyways, that's the update. I'm going to be much better off without her, I hope. Thanks for the advice.